This is Gary Butterfield.
This is Cole Ross.
And this is Monster, my podcast.
And this is Ahtu.
There's a monster in my podcast.
Bad tree.
What if there was a bad tree? Yeah. All right. So we talked about how he is very human and how he gets himself involved in our affairs.
Like a tree.
Like a tree does. So kind of a weird one to jump right into. But the detail that you have to understand here is that like this is kind of an opportunistic version of Nyarlathotep that insinuates himself among the colonized.
Yes.
Yes.
Specifically, his cult is in Africa.
Right.
When people have no hope, when they're driven to insanity by encroachments and ill-tempered rulers and exploiters.
Yes.
And this tree shows up.
Mm-hmm.
It drives its worshippers to self-mutilate.
Uh-huh.
So that is interesting, kind of, again, like hook.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, like there's this cool village, but it's real weird. Like everybody there is missing fingers.
Yes.
And
it's always the same finger that is missing.
Yeah.
You find like all these skeletons that are obviously marked in this particular way.
And eventually you find just a big crate full of fingers.
It's like, what else are they going to do with them?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, is that going to throw them away? Free fingers, So they all worship this gigantic, horrible tree.
Yeah, it's like a pillar of tentacles and things like that.
Yeah. Sounds pretty cool.
Uh-huh.
Like describing it, like it sounds neat. Is the ring of tendrils, ruddy and golden, glittering overall with inclusions of quartz. It's like really interesting.
Yeah. I think the thing that is difficult for our purposes is like colonialism is not necessarily the richest vein for comedy.
Yeah, I can see your point, but also
brought to you by our backers at patreon.com/Duckfeed.tv.